शिक्षा गुरु नारायण ये करायेन शिक्षा ताहा ये मान्ये से जन पाय रक्षा. So in this way, whoever accepts the teachings of Shiksha Guru Narayana receives protection from him. So Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. He is as Chaitya Guru in everyone's heart. At the same time, he is externally present as Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, and Pada Pradaksha Guru. They are all extensions of same Narayana. Through them, Krishna teaches. But Lord is present in everyone's heart as Chaitya Guru. In this way, everybody receives protection from him. Whoever accepts his teachings. Jagannatha Deki, Jagannatha Namaskari. Vasaya Chalila Goshti Sange Gaurahari. So in this way, after seeing and offering obeisances to Lord Jagannath, Gaurahari returned to his residence with his devotees. Jagannatha Deki, Jagannatha Namaskari. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the darshan of Jagannath. The same Lord, one is is fixed and one is moving. So in this way, Chaitanya Bhagawat chapter speaks about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's love for his devotees and caring his devotees. Ye bhaktera yena rupa chittera vasana sei rupe siddha kare sabara kamana. So whatever desires those devotees had within their hearts were all fulfilled. So what was their desire? Their desire was just service to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They just wanted service. And they prayed that in every lifetime, oh Lord, we should not forget. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself in the mode of Radharani, is caring the devotees so much. And here the devotees also want just eternal service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Putra praya kari, sabe rakhilena kacha. In this way, Lord treated the devotees as his own children. And Niravati Bhakta Sava Thake Prabhu Pache, they would all remain with the Lord. In this way, their love for Lord is so much. Gaur Sundar will always give happiness of his association to the devotees by affectionately keeping them with him. So association is so important. Here the 5 important aspects have been spoken by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where in the 64 limbs of devotional service also is emphasized this 5 association of devotees, book reading, chanting, deity worship, dhambas. So in this way, Gaur Sundar protects the devotees who love his association. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tasathaiva bhajamyaham. Mama vartaman vartante manusha partha sarvashah. To the extent a person surrenders to him, he experiences the protection of Lord. So here Lord says, I reward them accordingly. According to the purport of this verse, all classes of devotees received the opportunity to serve the Lord according to their own mentality. So everybody has the ways of serving Lord and Lord accepts the service. Yateka Vaishnava Gaura Deshe Nilachale Ekatra Thakena Save Krishna Kutuhal. So all the Vaishnavas from Bengal, Nilachal, all stayed together, blissfully absorbed in Krishna consciousness. So in this way here, the devotees, they stayed together. They love to be in association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shweta Dvipe निवासी ओ यतेक वैष्णव चैतन्य प्रसादे देखिलेक लोकसभा. By the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, people were able to see all those devotees, some of whom were residents of Shwetadvipa. So they were eternal parshadas of Lord who have descended along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the residents of Shwetadvipa were also seen because of the mercy of Chaitanya. In the Mahabharata, Shanti Parva 344.43 and Shanti Parva 336.30, it is stated, Tatra ye Purushaha Shvetah Panchendriya Vivarjitah Pratibuddhas Chate Sarvaha Bhaktascha Purushottame. So the residents of Shvetadipa, they are devoid of 5 material senses. In other words, the body is not composed of the 5 material elements. They are learned, they are devoted to the Lord, Purushottama. Anindriha, Niraharaha, Anishpandaha, Sugandhinaha. Ekantinasте Purushaha Shvetadvipa Nivasinaha. So the residents of Shvetadvipa, they don't have material senses. They can survive without eating, without drinking. They do not engage in material activities. Their bodies have a nice fragrance. These residents of Shvetadvipa are my unalloyed devotees. So Akshara Jivas have been spoken. They are all the residents of Shvetadvipa. And how is that body? The body is very fragrant. They don't have material hunger, material thirst. They are always devoted to Lord. Shri Mukhe Advaita Chandra, बार बार कहे ये सवे वैष्णव देव देवतारो दृश्य नहीं. So Advaita Acharya would repeatedly declare all these Vaishnavas cannot be seen even by the demigods. As a result of piety, living entities attain the position of demigods. And as a result of sinful activities, they go in demonic species and they become attached to sinful activities. So the demigod body or a body of a demigod, body of Asura is dependent on what type of activity they are doing. The devotees of the Lord are worshipable and are desired to be seen even by those who, as a result of pious activities, have become demigods. It is said when a devotee leaves his body, the demigods they stand folded hands and worship the soul which has done so much of devotion. That is the power of devotion. So even the demigods they hanker to see the devotees. So this was repeatedly declared by Advaita Prabhu. रोदन करिया कहे चैतन्य चरणे वैष्णव देखिला प्रभु तुम्हारा कहे. So crying while holding the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, "Oh Lord, only because of you I am able to see all these Vaishnavas." So Vaishnavas are those who love to serve Krishna, who for whom there is no one except Krishna. So in this way, Advaita Acharya says, I am so fortunate to see the Vaishnavas. ये सब वैष्णव अवतारे अवतारी प्रभु अवतारे यह सबे अग्रे करे. The Lord, who is the source of all incarnations, would first have his devotees appear in the world and then he himself would advent. So it is Yogamaya Shakti which appears first and the devotees come in Yogamaya potency. It is by Yogamaya everything is set very wonderfully and then Lord advents. That means before Lord advents, everybody comes and sets up everything. ये रूपे प्रद्युम्न अनिरुद्ध संकर्षण से ये रूप लक्षण भरत शत्रुघ्न. So in this way, Pradyumna Aniruddha Sankarshana incarnate with the Lord as Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna. So Pradyumna Aniruddha Sankarshana, they appeared as Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna. Four Vyuhas, Vasudev, Pradyumna Aniruddha Sankarshana. So before Vasudev appears, three other Vyuhas, they also appear. They first appear, they set up everything and then Lord appears. But here we find that Rama is born first, isn't it? Then comes Bharata, then Shatrughna and Lakshmana. So here, so Bharata is born in the second place, then Lakshmana and Shatrughna, they are born in the third place. How to understand this then? Why Ram advented first? Before he advented itself, everything is set by Yogamaya potency. Sometimes it happens that afterwards they appear, and sometimes, yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, first or after. But they are the ones who set up everything for Lord. Tahare ye rupe Prabhu sange avatare. So Vaishnavas appear with the Lord according to his order. Sometimes he first comes, then later. Vaishnavere sei rupa Prabhu agya kare. So they appear according to the instructions of Lord. Ateva Vaishnavera janma mrityuna. So Vaishnavas neither take birth nor die. They come with the Lord and return with the Lord. Sange Aisena, Sange Ayena. So the Vaishnavas who are completely for Lord, they appear and they disappear along with the Lord. Because they come for performing the pastimes, for helping the pastimes of the Lord. So in this way, the Vaishnavas appear, and then when the Lord's pastime is over, they return. Dharma karma janma, Vaishnavera kabhur nahi. There is no birth, fruitive reactions, or duties for the Vaishnavas. Padma Purane te iha vyakta kari kahi. So in this way, this is very clearly stated in the Padma Purana. One should not identify a Vaishnava by his birth, by his fruitive actions, reactions, or duties. There is nothing, no fruitive reactions for a Vaishnava, no duties for a Vaishnava. He is not bound. यथा सौमित्रे भरतौ यथा संकर्षणादि तथा तेनेव जायन्ते मर्त्यलोकम यदृच्छा. Just as Bharat and Lakshmana, the son of Sumitra, and just as Sankarshana and other forms of the Supreme Lord appear in this world by their own will. Similarly, the Vaishnavas associates of the Lord appear with the Lord and then return to the Lord's eternal abode. Like the Lord, the Vaishnavas do not take birth according to the past karma. So how Bharat came, Lakshmana is son of Sumitra, how they have appeared in this way. They appear because Krishna wants them to appear. It is because of his own will, Lord makes the devotees appear also, and in this way they do not appear because of their past karmas. It is not that whoever is we see, they are because of the past karmas. No, the pure devotees, the acharyas, they appear to reclaim conditioned souls like us. Shena mate ishvarera sange bhaktagana. So in this way, there was an ecstatic love filled in the whole atmosphere. The devotees were experiencing that ecstatic love. Preme purnahaya thakena sarvakshana. So in association of Lord, every devotee was experiencing ecstasy. Bhakti kari, ye shunai, ye sapakhyana. So whoever hears this pastime with devotion attains the association of Lord Gauranga and his devotees. Bhakta Sangetare Mile Gaura Bhagavan. So in this way, one attains the association of Gauranga and his devotees. There is the power of hearing the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jana Vrindavan Dasa Tachu Pada Yuge Gana. So in this way, accepting Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I Vrindavan Das sing the glories of the lotus feet. Thus ends the English translation. The Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Chaitanya Bhagawat Antya Khanda 8th chapter entitled Prabhu's Water Sports in Narendra Sarovar. So how Lord enjoys with all his devotees, cares his devotees, and in this way the devotees experience the ecstatic feelings, the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now chapter 9 speaks about the glories of Advaita Acharya, Advaita Prabhu. Advaita Prabhu, who is Lord Shiva himself, and somewhere it said Lord Shiva and Narayana, double incarnation, is Advaita Prabhu. When Lord Shiva comes to know, the news is spread that Krishna is going to appear in the mood of Srimati Radharani. At that time, Lord Shiva dances in ecstasy. And in this way, he appears as Advaita Acharya. And some place it is said, Lord Shiva went and hugged Narayana. Oh, Lord Krishna is going to come. Now see, Lord Narayana and Krishna are same personality, the same person. The only thing is, Lord Narayana doesn't have the four opulence which Krishna has. Four important things: Venu Madhurya, Rupa Madhurya, Leela Madhurya, Parivar Madhurya. This is absent. Anyhow, Lord Narayana is the official form of Krishna, and Krishna is the sweetest form. When Lord performs the pastimes with Radharani, that is the most sweetest pastime. And when the same Lord appears as Narayana, at that time he is in the office, official form, he shows his opulence. So in this way now the whole spiritual world is surcharged with the ecstatic feeling because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to appear, who is the most compassionate form of Krishna. Even Krishna has not shown so much compassion in Bhagavad Gita by saying, Ye athamam prapadyantita satheva bhajami. He has restricted his compassion. He says, to the extent a person comes to me, I'll go to him. But there are people who are not interested in going to Krishna at that time. It is Radharani who runs behind. That is how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he takes, he is in the mood of Radharani running behind the people, even to those who are not interested in Krishna consciousness. And in this way, by showing that highest compassion, he is bringing everybody in Krishna consciousness. So now Advaita Acharya, he is responsible to bring Krishna in this, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this material world. Because when he sees the pathetic condition of West Bengal, that so many learned people were there, but they were not having that bhava. They were not having that love for Krishna. Knowledge is there, Vedic knowledge is there, all type of ritualistic uh, activities are there. Everything is fine, but that love for Lord is not there. Because these type of ritualistic knowledge and all these things only puffs up a person. He becomes so proud that he thinks that he knows everything. That is a problem. When we think that I know everything, then we are not much interested in hearing about Krishna. But Navanavara Dhamni Udyatum Radantum Ase, even Yamunacharya speaks about it. He says every Shana, the more we hear, the more we hear. Navanavara Dhamni. There is a new rasa. The moment we say, I know everything, gone. That is the time we cannot relish. The more we are eager to hear, the more we are eager to learn, then we can experience. So, in this way, there was a lack of devotion in the hearts of the Pafla people. That is what Acharya calls. He calls, Oh Gaura, please come. In Gaura Varana, that means you are now coming in the mood of Srimati Radharani. You are no more Sham Sundar Krishna, you are Gauranga, Gaura Sundara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, in this way, Advaita Acharya became instrumental in bringing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to this material world. Yuga Avatara is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, text 1, chapter 9, text 1. Jai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Ramakant, Ramakant, Jaya Sarva Vaishnavera Vallabha Ekant. All glories to Shri Krishna Chaitanya, the husband of the goddess of fortune. All glories to the only beloved Lord of all Vaishnavas. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Deva is Krishna, the fountainhead of all incarnations. Therefore, he is the origin of Vishnu, the husband of Lakshmi. That is why he is also addressed as Ramakant. Shri Krishna Chaitanya is Krishna Chandra, the worshipable Lord of all devotees. In the rasas of Shantadasya Sakya Vatsalya and Bhakti. So this way, Lord is the avatari. That means he is the source of all the incarnation. And Chaitanya Deva is who? Krishna himself. That is why he is the source of all incarnations. Jai Jai Kripa Maya Shri Vaikuntanath Jiva Pratikara Prabhu Shubha Drishtipat. O Lord of Vaikuntha, please glance mercifully on the living entities. Only when his glance is there at the time, we can attain pure devotional service. Hena Mate Bhakta Goshti Ishwarera Sange. Thakila Paramanande Sankirtana Rangi. In this way, all the devotees remained with the Lord, enjoying the ecstasy of Sankirtan. Ye Dravya Prabhura Prita Purve Shishukale. Sakala Janina Taha Vaishnava Mandali. So all the Vaishnavas knew what footsteps the Lord liked in his childhood. That is how you love a person. You love a person when you know his likings. You just don't do Opcharikta behavior. Opcharikta behavior is okay, that was pranam, this and that. But if you really love your Guru, you should know what he likes also. If you love a devotee, you should know what are his likings. So here, The Vaishnavas, they knew what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liked from his childhood. Says Hava Dravya Sabe Prema Yukta Haya. So then they brought all the things which is very favorite to the Lord. Anyache Yata Saba Prabhura Lagia. This way they lovingly brought wonderful items and offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Says Hava Dravya Prite Kariya Randana. So they cooked those items very lovingly and they used to invite Ishwarera Asiya Karena Nimantra. So they used to invite Lord to accept their offerings. Ye dine ye bhakta grahe haya nimantran tahai parama prite karena bhojan. So whenever the Lord was invited to the residence of a devotee, he would eat there with great affection. We have always seen, whenever we are going to start a program, Vrindavan Das Thakur, he always blesses us. Now the time has come for going to house. What is that?
Deepdan.
Yes, Deepdan. Now see, house to house. Lord is invited house to house. Yes, the Lord goes to every house. We have beautiful Radha Damodar who goes to everyone's house. He accepts the offerings of everyone. And in this way, the devotee is also allowed to go to each other's house. So this should be there, this bhava should be there, that we should go to each other's house, visit them, and there the kirtan, bhajan, pravachan, everything happens. Association of the devotees there. So 1 month is surcharged with Krishna prema. Shri Lakshmira Amsha Yata Vaishnava Grahini Ki Vichitra Randana Karena Nahi Jani. All the wives of the Vaishnavas were expansions of Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune. Therefore, their cooking was so wonderful, I cannot describe it. The wives of the Vaishnavas are expansions of Sri Lakshmi. Although the Jiva servants and maid servants of the Supreme Lord are separated expansions of the Lord's energy, they are actually transformations of the marginal energy and are therefore expansions of Shakti. When the devotee living entities lack knowledge of their constitutional position, they become illusioned about their actual identity. But the wives of the Vaishnavas always remain engaged in the service of Hari on the liberated platform rather than forgetting their actual identity. So, how to understand that the one who is cooking is an expansion of Lakshmi? The taste itself, just by the taste, you can understand. This taste is something Adbhuta. This Adbhuta is only because of the mercy of Lakshmi ji. Lakshmi ji cooks for Krishna. Radharani, who is a Shrota for Lakshmi ji. Radharani is Shrota for everyone. She is the Shrota even for, she is the source for all the gopis. She is the source for 16,108 queens of Vrindavan. She is the source for all the Lakshmis. So Grahalakshmi, who knows that her duty is only to serve Krishna, automatically is empowered by Mahalakshmi, Adi Lakshmi, by Radharani. And that is why whatever the cooking happens, it has some wonderful taste. From that, we should understand that they're expansions of Lakshmi. That means they are blessed by Lakshmi. Nirvadhi Savara Nayane Premadhara. Krishna Name Paripurna Vadana Savara. Their eyes were always filled with tears of love. Their mouths were always filled with the holy name of Krishna. So in this way, their eyes were always having the tears for love, tears of love. Vaishnavas, both the husband and the wife, they were always engaged in just worshipping Krishna. They love Krishna so much that their mouth is always filled with Krishna name. Purveshwarera Priti, Yesava Venjare. So the Vaishnavas know what Krishna likes, which vegetables Lord likes. And then in this way, what he was previously loving in Navadvipa, Navadvipe Shri Vaishnavi is Sabe Tahajani. So one should know what Krishna likes. One should not cook just for cooking. There are so many who just cook for just cooking. It should not happen like that. We should just pray to Lord what you like. And you make our hands, you use our hands and legs as your instruments. And in this way, one prays to Lakshmi Ji, to Radharani, and allows them to cook by being just an instrument in their hand. Prema yoge sei mata karena randana. Prabhu o parama preme karena bhojana. So therefore they cooked those preparations with love And the Lord also ate all their offerings with great love. So if you cook with love, Lord will take. If you cook in haste, if you just cook just for namesake, the taste also varies. If you really want Lord to eat, then bhava should be there. If I want to serve Krishna, I should not do it in haste. I should not just go on seeing the time and do the work. No, if we do in that consciousness, Lord does not accept it. Time is Krishna. Understand it nicely. Time is Krishna. Everything is managed by Him. Just 1 minute it takes to just spoil all our plans. But at the same time, if a person is just surrendered to Lord, Lord plans his day. We just have to get surrendered. We just have to surrender to Lord. And when we are serving Lord, the whole mood is, oh Lord, please accept, because we are just sadhakas. At the level of bhava and prema, what is a bhava and prema? It's not so easy to understand. But yes, by the association of devotees, by sincere serving, one can understand what is a bhava and prema, provided Krishna's mercy is there. But till the level of nishtha, it is our endeavor. We have to do it. Our endeavor is Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Anartha Nivritti, then Nishtha. In this way only we can slowly progress. It's not so easy to come to the stage of, um, even to come to the stage of Nishtha also is not so easy. And after that, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema, it's again very difficult. So that is what is given here. One has to do it with love, with great care. Like when you have baby in the house, the mother is very, very careful. In the same way, one has to be very careful when we are serving Lord. We have to be very, very careful. Because Lord is a person. Understand it nicely. Lord is a person. And we are fortunate to serve Lord. If a person gets an opportunity to dress Lord, to cook for Lord, understand it's a fortune. How Krishna has allowed us to do. Or we are such a ignorant person. But still, it's because of Prabhupada's mercy that we are getting the fortune to even touch the Lord. So at that time, we should always pay obeisances mentally to our Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, who has made us come to this platform of serving Krishna. So take advantage of all the facilities, whatever has been given by Srila Prabhupada to us. So then tomorrow we'll see what happens one day. 12th verse starts, one day, the magnanimous lion like Advaita Acharya requested the Lord, please take your lunch at my house today. Tomorrow we'll see. Hare Krishna. Panchakalpa Shingo Krishna 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 Krishna